what to do.
Gervonta Davis.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm going to up the level with them every time.
Shakur Stevenson.
I mean what I say, lines only perfect.
Oh, Charlo just dropped Loma with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
What up? What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. And I am working. Man, oh man. I'm running a little bit late because I'm listening to Oscar De La Hoya go off on a Devin Haney. I mean, he cooked him real good. Wow. Man, oh man, he called him pathetic. He said, you cannot sell. And you talking about, I didn't give you no money. You can't sell. Ain't no money. Oh, wow. Man, oh man. I mean, Oscar, just tell it like it is. That's all. Just tell it like it is. And maybe, just maybe, they'll understand. Now, we're going to talk about Shakur Stevenson today. Shakur Stevenson is hating already. He's saying why all of a sudden everybody want to talk about Tank and Lomachenko. I get closer and closer to fighting him when they've been in the league long, in the weight class longer than me, and all of a sudden they haven't fought. Now they want to fight. Oh man, he's hating hard, y'all. Boy, y'all can't write none of this, boy. Man, oh man. I mean, it just hate. Yeah, you saw that video? Yeah, you saw that video, Lamar? Man, Oscar walked off and said, F you. Man, oh man. But let's see who in the building first before I get crazy, before I get started. Wow. Let me start out from the top here, baby. All right, all things is up in here. What's going on, all things? All right, yes, sir. All right, Clark Bay TV is up in here. All right, what's going on, RP? New Jersey, stand up. All black, all day is up in here. What's going on? All right, how you feel? All right, Thomas Hill, JBT, number boxing talk, baby. Just boxing talk. That's all it is, and that's all KQ do. All right, what's up, Dodge J? What's going on with you, G? How you feel? All right, yes, sir. We got Coop. Us up in here. Boss Dog is in here. What's going on, Boss Dog? All right, come on, my guy. Always spitting the truth, baby. Always spitting the truth. Ricky E245, baby, where you been? Where have you been? I want to talk about OG versus that raccoon fight. Man, oh man. Rick, hey, I ain't seen him. I don't see him, man. I don't know what he at now. All right, Chase Marty. What's going on, Chase? How you feel, man? All right. Okay, that's what we got so far in here. All right. And I guess everybody else will fall in like they always do. You know, late but not forgotten. Man. But worst thing, and I hear a lot of people say this. All right, what's up, Sarah H is up in here. What's going on? All right. Now I hear a lot of people saying this, right? And it's I'm doing good, OJ. Yeah, good, man. You know, hey, Rick is another cat though. I had to chase away. Shit. But anyway, the worst thing they say, I hear Dante Boxing Nation used to say this a lot. The worst thing is a camera and a microphone. That's the worst thing that can do you in. But I got to add social media. I have to add social media to that too. Because now they amping Shakur Stevenson up. Oh, they getting him fired up on social media. So he comes out and he says that he's getting closer to Lomachenko. He only got about 3 years left, or not even that. And all of a sudden now Tank is fighting him. What about me? See, he not getting a lot of love, y'all. And this is why I tell you, these fighters today is crying so much. Huh? What's up, Drake Noble? What's going on with you, baby? Now, and I'm like, is this Shakur Stevenson talking like this? Well, they gonna wait until I'm getting closer and closer to that goal. What's up, Skywalker? Boxing, my guy. What's happening, Skywalker? How you feel, brother? All right, all right. Yes, sir. I was checking out your Instagram yesterday. All right, your page. Okay. Anyway, but so Shakur Stevenson is jealousy. Yes, it is. And his contract is about to end with Top Rank. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Cause you got Oscar. I mean not Oscar. You got excuse me. You got Floyd and you got Eddie. Oh yeah, they going at it. Come on, Oz, what's going on? And that chat. All right. Oh, come on, Oz. He said Thursday night, Shakap. Twitterson needs to worry about things that he can't control, like not auditioning for the Kenya Olympic marathon running team and blowing off the fans. He needs to create demand and the marketplace by performing. Yes, you hit it right on the head. And you know what? And a lot of these guys need a publicist, all right? Someone to speak for them or tell them what to say or something like that. Because he's talking reckless. He's talking like a Karen. He's talking like a punk. That's how he's talking. He's mad because a guy that's smaller than him in stature, a guy that never went to the Olympics. Because remember, Gervonta Davis is the cash cow right now at 135. He don't like that. He want to say, hey, I'm Terrence Crawford friend. Look at me, y'all. Y'all been in the division the longest, and now all of a sudden everybody Tank and Loma, Tank and Loma. Everybody's talking about it, but nobody's saying my name. You know, well, Shakur, we didn't tell your ass to sign up with Bob Aaron. People warned you about him. People warned you about Floyd Mayweather. Your grandfather told your ass. He told you not to sign with Floyd because Floyd don't care about nobody. Don't sign with Bob. Because Bob only gets you so far. Wait till Abdullah Mason get up there. Wait till Shoo get up in there. Then you'll see everybody start leaving, like Goto, Oscar, Floyd. Huh? Hello? Hello? So now he want to cry. I hate losing. Huh? Come on. What's up, Drake Noble in that chat. Ow! What's going on, Dre, baby? He said for the cook, OG. Man, I appreciate that. All right? Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Oh, come on. Oz is back up in here. Oh, the problem with Devin and Shakur is that they talk like they're the Rock, but fight differently. Of course. Tank does his talking in the ring where it counts. Exactly. In that woo chat. Oh, yes, sir. I appreciate that. All right. All right. All right. If you're listening to Knockout, have a good trip, brother. All right. Be careful, man. All right. Be careful. You and your family have a safe vacation. All right. Yes, sir. I see you when you get back, baby, Monday. All right. All right. Now, and I appreciate that, Dre Noble. All right. Now, I mean, it's killing me, this day and age of boxers. I just can't believe my eyes. You see, what's up, Jay Boxing? What's goody with you? What's up, Juan? My guy, Juan. Yes, sir. Bob only care about non-black fighters, OG. Yes. I mean, we all know that. That's the given. I mean, he knew that shit. He knew that. Now, I know what everybody's saying. Well, how can you say that? Bob, he can give all these fighters TV time. Yeah, but he paid them the bare minimum. They are not amateurs, but they are beginners, or let's say 6 rounders, 8 rounders. That's it. 4 rounders. Therese, how long he been fighting? 8 rounders or whatever. 8 rounders. Yes, he will give you a shot. He will give the prospect a shot. Yes, but once you get up there, like Terrence, now Shakur. But Shakur now, he's taking it to another level. He's taking it to another level now. Now the jealousy is coming out. All of a sudden now, and look, and I don't want to hear all this shit. And you know who I'm talking about. I want to hear this group and stuff talking about, oh, they doing a black man wrong. No. Hell no. I don't want to hear that. He has the same opportunity as anybody else. Look at Gervonta Davis. Last time I checked, he was black. And he got a 7-fight deal with Amazon. Now, last time I checked, they bought the chairman of the board was white. Huh? And his deal is almost 300 million. Now, what you talking about? Racism? What now? Tell me now. Explain that to me, y'all. Explain that to me. What we got here is just a dumbass person or fighter that's listening to Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever. That's all we got. That's all. The little old guy from Baltimore that came from the streets, came from drugs, came from poverty, is making good. Oh, I'm sorry. He's not the only one. There's another one. His name is Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. He's hating. Besides supporting, as Coach Calvin would say, besides saying, hey, look, he's trying to be great, y'all. That's all. He's trying to be great. But no, he want to join in. He want to join in and hate on Gervonta Davis. Now, Gervonta Davis said this when he was on Wallow and Gilly and Wallow, whatever. Yeah, Gilly and Wallow. He said, man, wait till Floyd find out about this new deal I got. Yeah, it's bigger than his Showtime deal. And Floyd found out about it. And now he's hating everything Gervonta Davis do. Oh, the fight is canceled. That's some bullshit, you know? I mean, we don't have to worry about the promoters because the fighters is Xing each other out. Well, at least trying to. Shakur Stevenson, if you was that great, if you was that good, number one, you would have been fought Lomachenko. I mean, that's the easiest fight to be made. Last time I checked, y'all was in the same stable. Stop it. Now, Gervonta Davis, see, what triggered this, y'all? All right? let me set this up for you. All right. See, what triggered all this is this: the Ring magazine belt. That what triggered it. That what triggered it. Because see, the Ring magazine belt is the oldest belt. It's the oldest belt. So why is that belt up secure as? Well, first of all, why you worried about it? You're not fighting for it. But when you bring out the best, fighting the best, then what the Ring magazines that say, this is what they answered. They say we want our belt to be involved in the best fight of the year. That's what they said. The Bible of boxing. Woo! Man, I never thought a fighter or a man, short in stature, can upset somebody so much. Yeah. I mean, we ain't talking about Devin because he already lost. He thought he won, but he already lost. Oscar already cooked his ass. But Shakur, you funny, dude. You are really, really funny. You know, and that jealousy, it kills me. Besides supporting both fighters, because that's what you do. You are a fighter. What's up, Ace? Only the top 2 fighters in the division can fight for that title. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. That's all they're trying to say. This is a damn good fight. And it's going to be November the 26th. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 26th. The 26th? Hey. Yeah, the 26th, I think. Okay? It's in November, damn it. All right? All right, let's just say that. It's in November. Okay? I'll look at my calendar later. It's on June. So, but then they've been in the division longer. But we know how boxing works. You can't make a fight overnight. You can't make a fight on the internet. You cannot make a fight by the snap of the fingers. Now, deals have been made. Deals have been made. Look at Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. They made a deal right there in the hotel room. Yeah. So, Shakur, you had all the opportunity in the world because y'all both fight for the same promotional company. So, let you tell it. You the best that is. I mean, let you tell it. Lomachenko is old. Now he's old, y'all. See, he old now. And I told everyone, I said this was going to happen. Everybody saying, oh, Loma old now. They waited till he got old. This is what Shakur said. He said a lot more than that, too. But he said, Loma old. Why he wait till he get old? Why did he wait till he got about 3 more years and this and that? Why he wait till I'm almost there to get ready to fight him? You almost there? You been there. Dude, you been there. And now all of a sudden, you mad because Tank get the shot. What I tell you, you don't negotiate a fight in one day. They've been negotiating this fight before the Frank Martin fight. Hello. And this was confirmed by none other than old man Bob Aaron. Pepper Bob. Y'all know what I call him. Pepper Bob. I get so goddamn tired of the hate. Shakur Stevenson. And you know, Kamash, you know, Remo, you know, Juan, y'all know. You know how what they call sneak dishing, right? You know, that's Shakur. He's trying to do that shit sometime, right? About Tank, Because you know Tank is the man. You know, oh, what want to fight me? Why nobody want to fight me? I know I'm that good, and no, he's just trying to get him to, you know. 'Cause Tank, no, he used to that now. He used to people trying to talk smack, and so they can fight him, you know, because they can get that payday. He know that what everybody wants, the payday. I mean, everybody know that. But now you want to sit there and downplay the fight. You want to sit there and downplay it because everybody hollering out Tank and Lomo, Tank and Lomo, Tank and Lomo. And now you want to downplay it now. You can't write this shit. Man, oh man, what they gonna wait? Because see, I was new to the division. I'm new. I'm the last one in the division. They been there. Why they never fought? Hello. This is boxing, and there are other fights. They was busy. They would be. You know how Bob is. Come on, you know how your uncle is. Uncle Bob like to keep it in house, y'all. Come on. That's why Tank haven't never fought Loma yet. But no, let y'all tell it. He was dodging him. He was dodging him and shit. Cut it out. What's up, Money Brown? Downtown Money Brown, the big stepper, baby. Man, last time I seen Money Brown, man, he was putting a $20 bill in somebody's G-string. What's up, buddy? What it do, baby? What's happening? All right, man. Yes, sir. KQKC. Shakur Stevenson wanted Frank Martin. Yes. I'm going to tell you what he said about Frank. All right, he wanted Frank Martin and Lomachenko fights himself. Right. Then when it looks like Gervonta Davis gets them, he tries to generate the fights for Tank. The oldest trick in the book. Yes. Exactly. Oh, Frank Martin. Frank Martin, boy, oh boy. He got the best trainer around. And Darren James, he is, a good trainer. No, the former trainer of the year. Oh, Frank Martin, he can fight. He's a southpaw. Oh, Frank Martin, man, he's strong. I mean, he would give him all the accolades. So he said, man, I just want a little, more money. Then your ass lied. Talk about, that is worth such and such. No, it ain't. No, it wasn't. So you hated on Frank. Now, Lomachenko. Man, well, me and Lomachenko, that's the best fight to be made in the sport of boxing. But Tank got it now. But Lomachenko is old. Why he wait till he old now? Well, how you think this fight gonna go, Shakur? Well, you know how it's gonna go. I still think Lomachenko got something left. I say it's a 50-50 fight. But wait a minute. But a couple weeks ago, you say, man, me and Tank is the biggest fight. And everybody else, I or Tank will wipe them out. I mean, which one is it? Which one is it, Shakur? You see, these fighters kill me. Devin Haney too. Oh, we did everything right. Oh, Shakur, we went to the Olympics and everything. Everybody in the Olympics don't do well in the pros. All right? I have seen that many times. You kick ass in the Olympics. Oh, you gold medal. You medal. Hell, Deontay Wilder, he medal. I mean, then when they get to the pros, like Terrell Goucher, he ain't that great, but he medaled. He medaled in the Olympics. Come on. Shakur, you didn't get the gold, you got the silver. And what you do? I just don't like losing. Crying. Ain't no crying in boxing. Man. Then you and Devin go at it. Kids. I'm telling you right now, kids is killing me. Kids. Like I say, the worst thing is a microphone, a camera, and the internet. The internet. Now he got somebody pumping him up. He got somebody pumping him up now. On the internet, rather. See, his granddad ain't gonna do what Bill does. His granddad ain't got time for that shit. What's up, Snoopy? What's happening? You know I'm saying that name right? Yeah, Snoopy. What's going on? Let me put my glasses on. Yeah, the Tank was asked a couple years after his win over Pedraza. Yes, I saw that. That Loma wants to fight you, and his response, Loma is older and needs to fight now. I'm young and I have time. Okay. Loma would have humiliated him at 130. Okay, it was at 130. Okay. Well, maybe they just got started. I don't know. But everybody always talking about, well, he ducked Lomachenko. He didn't duck Lomachenko. Floyd didn't want him to fight Lomachenko. Because he was under the tutelage of Floyd Mayweather. Now he's his own man. And now he has a 7-fight deal. He can fight anybody he wants to. And now everybody's mad. You know? Now, Omar Wynn said, nobody calls out Tio. For what? Why we gonna call out Tio? He don't sell. He make believe. That's what it is. He's a clown. He's a clown. He's a circus. Why we gonna call out somebody that doesn't entertain unless you call dancing entertaining? We talking about a guy that wants to be black, wants to dance black. I mean, let's be honest. He doesn't really sell. He don't put no numbers on the board. So why would somebody be in a hurry to fight him? They're not even promoting his fight. He's fighting in Miami. That only holds 4,500 seats. That's it. Best of luck. And then when you get mad at the promoter, you talk about him like a dog. Man, come on. Man. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, Bob, what you expect Bob Arum to do? And you talked about him. Well, you retired, you came back, you talked about Bob, and you talking about, man, then you lied because you were getting your ass whooped. Then you grab a mask out of the first aid kit, and you talking about, I got a breathing problem. I almost died in the ring because I got an enlarged heart. But your ass went on up to another higher. Oh my God. Man, you can't write none of this shit. Man, maybe I should take notes and write a damn comedy book. That's what it is, comedy. Now, Gervonta Davis is coming into his own. Gervonta Davis is now, everybody know who he is. Everybody wants to see Gervonta Davis. He putting up big numbers. He's making big numbers. I mean, he's making big fights. He's entertaining. He's knocking people out left and right. I mean, what else? What else can you ask for? And now the big guys, the big cheese from Amazon Prime, at that time, Showtime, everybody see that. And they know that's sellable. They know that's sellable. But see, also, you got to have a dance partner. And that's where Lomachenko come in at. That's where the Ring magazine come in at, baby. Huh? Watch what this fight does in November. Yes, watch. And I'm going to be there. I'm not missing out. I'm not missing out. Omar Williams said, OG, you're proving my point. Okay, what's your point? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, Omar. Let's see what you said up here. Okay. He said Frank Martin sells, Rolling. Okay. Okay, appreciate it. Okay, yes, sir. All right, yes, sir. Frank Martin sells, Rolling sells. Yep. Now, Rolling sells. He does. You know, Yeah, Rolly sells. I mean, he a little bit semi-retarded, but people like shit. People love shit. All right? And let me put some emphasis on that. They love shit. That's entertaining. That's entertaining. What Devin does is not entertaining. What Shakur does is not entertaining. People don't want to come and pay their hard-earned money to see you run around a goddamn ring. They want to see you engaged. Nine punches. 9 punches, y'all. Milwaukee Zeus. What's going on, Z? Yeah, Rolly funny. That's what makes him authentic. That will make him authentic. Look at Money Brown. Hey, boys and girls all over the world, right? That makes him authentic. He got a theme of his own, right? You know how some people say, I got a theme song, right? You know, my super. See, you got to be authentic, right? You got to be authentic. And Gervonta Davis is authentic. It's called knockouts. Everybody on their feet for the first 2, 3, 4 rounds, waiting on something big to happen. Same with Deontay Wilder. They wait for that one hit a quitter. But with Shakur Stevenson, with Devin Haney, they sit down right after the announcements. You can't write none of this. I'm telling you right now. Man. So, I mean, and then, and then you go cry about it. Now, you didn't see you didn't see Deontay Wilder when he took that beating from Fury. He goes cry about it to the police, the Nevada State Commission. No, he didn't. He took his ass whooping like a man. Like a man. Come on. Now, T.O. is a good fighter, Omar. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying he's a bad fighter. I just think his dad just hyped him up a little bit too much. I think he lies a lot. He never was undisputed, but for some reason he think he was. He think he was, and it robbed him. Now, that's his take on it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But when you go in on Bob Arum, when you go in and say that, oh, I got a medical issue, I got an enlarged heart, something like that, he said, right? And then he moves up another weight class. Wait a minute, what happened? I thought you was sick. No, you was embarrassed because you got whooped. You was embarrassed because George Camboza knocked you on your ass. That's what it was. Do I still got it? Do I still got it? When you have to ask yourself these questions, then that means you're not sure of yourself. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say right goddamn now is that Shakur Stevenson, all that hate is unnecessary. I get it, Shakur. You are silver medalist. I get it. You are bigger. I get it. You see, Shakur Stevenson's mad, right? Because he know his ass is growing. See, Tank ain't gonna grow no more. That's it. He's 30 years old. Well, that's it. Shakur is a little bit younger. So he's gonna be moving to 140 real soon. And with the pillow fist that he got, that means that, here we go again, come on. Run, Bammy, run. Run, Bammy, run. And that's what you're going to get out of Shakur Stevenson. Now, yes. Now, watch Shakur Stevenson next Saturday, all right? I will be on that call. Next Saturday. He fights next Saturday. He fight Archer, all right? The same guy that fought Frank Martin. Well, he going to try to do something that he never done before, just like Ryan did. Now, watch he get hurt or knocked down or something. Now, he got great defense. Don't get me wrong. He got great defense until he started running. Until he started feeling the power of the other fighter, he started running. And let me tell you another thing, damn it. Shakur Stevenson thought him and Gervonta Davis, don't worry, he coming for your ass. You know, he think that that's the fight to make. They are the big fight. They are the big fight. No, wrong. What's up, Z? What's going on? What's up, AK? What's going on with you, baby? All right. Now, he think that he's the big draw, him and Gervonta Davis. Oh, that's going to be the biggest fight of the century. Excuse me, sir. No, it's not. No, it's not. The big fight is happening in November. Gervonta Davis versus the Matrix. The Matrix, baby. That's right. Loma. He always wanted that fight. And now he got it. He couldn't get it with Floyd. Now he got it. They've been in negotiations way before Frank Martin. Come on now. Man, it is what it is. OG, I'm betting I get your share, OG. You bet on who? Who you gonna bet on? Listen, Gervonta Davis is what's up, Mark West? What's going on with you, Mark? All right, Motown 90, what's going on, baby? Oh, yes, sir, man. Oh, man. What's going on with you? All right. Let's see what Motown's saying, baby. Yes, sir. He said Shakur gonna put it down. Okay, Shakur got skills, and Shakur versus Tank will be bigger than a Frank fight. Okay, cool. But what you think about Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko? Don't you think that's a big fight? Don't you think that's a great fight? Matter of fact, I think so. And yes, and Keyshawn Davis, stop bitching, okay? There's plenty of friends used to fight other friends in the sport of boxing. Oh, we agreed. We agreed that we'll never fight each other. Nigga, y'all didn't grow up in a sandbox. Money is money. Money is money. I don't care if I grew up with my best friend. We both boxing. And now he the best, I'm the best. We clashing. Oh, we ain't gonna fight each other because we grew up together. We best friends. No, money talks and bullshit walks. Don't talk to me too after the fight, dude. That's how that go. Boy, you better look. Who you talking to? Man, he's a troll, bro. Who's a troll? All right. Because I don't be knowing these trolls. Y'all gotta let me know. I ain't used to these trolls. All right. I ain't used to these trolls, baby. Y'all gotta let KQ know. All right. I'm going to take Keyshawn. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm getting tired of all that French. Yeah. I mean, they kill me with that. Dodge. Oh, he's my friend. We agreed that we'll never fight. Man, please. Keyshawn, first of all, you need this. Number two, stop putting up the three fingers because your other two brothers, y'all, they're not really that great. Okay, so maybe you need to find another catch phrase or something. All right, man. I mean, it just mind boggles me that Shakur Stevenson is going to take this approach. You know, I mean, now argumentally, I think both guys are good fights. We know Gervonta Davis, he makes a fight great anyway. But Gervonta Davis is at this level now in his career, in his life. He's not going to take just any old fight. He wants the best fighting the best. That's what he wants. There's more money into it now when you're at that level. You want the best in the division. And right now, they are considering Lomachenko the best in the division. Yes, most definitely. So you want to fight the best. You want to fight the best. And now And this is what they're doing. They came to agreement. Now, I don't know what the agreement, the stipulations say, but they came to agreement. And hey, I'm good. I'm all good for it. They came to agree. I'm good for it. You know, cool. Long we get to see this fight. See, now I'm a Tank fan, but always remember this: I'm a boxing fan first. I'm a boxing fan first. Now, yes, if Tank should fall, oh well, man, it's a good fight. Man, he get up, man, he might knock Lomachenko down. Wow, ooh, wee, man, this is a good fight. I'm there, baby. I am there. So, I mean, now, and this is what I like. And let me tell you, Gervonta Davis get a chance to pick out whoever he wants. Now, Shakur, hold up. You're next. Allegedly, I hear that you're next after Loma. Now, it's a one-way rematch clause, I believe in that. Just like Frank Martin. And Tank loses. See, this is what we fight for, what they fight for. This is what they fight for. That A side, baby. That A side. That's right. That's what they fight for, the A side. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC Boxing Network, go ahead and subscribe right now. Never miss a pay-per-view or free call again. Just by hitting that subscribe button. That's right. And I'm going to go back giving out free pay-per-views. All right, to all the channel members. All right. Yes, sir. 24/7 King mentality. And that Jack. Woo! He said Shakur first time getting hit would be Tank. Will he stand and fight KQ? Hell no. He's on that trail like Peter Cottontail. No. Shakur Stevenson don't like to get hit. We've seen that. We have examples of that. Now, I can say this, and I'm not going to take this away from him. All right? And like I told y'all, I keep it a buck. I know. I like Shakur Stevenson. That's why he's in my intro. He's a great mid-range fighter. But see, a lot of people don't give him credit enough. Yes, he can't punch. Yes, he don't like to take a punch. But he can make you miss and make you pay. Now, when he make you pay, it's just enough to get your attention. Like Floyd. Floyd hit you enough just to get your attention. That's all. He ain't gonna knock you out or nothing, but at least it's a scoring point and it will get your attention. That's what I like about Shakur Stevenson. That's why he fights great at mid-range. That's why you see him, bam, he counterpunches well. He's a damn good counterpunch. But see, it's a different story when you fight someone like Gervonta Davis, someone that's bored, knocking people out. So now he want to practice fighting in a conventional stance. Oh, did anybody see that film? How he was working that? Man, one, two, one, two, one. Did y'all see that? Man. Now, watch out. Move over Terrence Crawford. Move over Boots Ennis. Y'all ain't the only switch hitters coming. So he's coming. So, iron sharpen iron. That's what I heard. At least that's what they tell me. Huh? So, I can't say Shakur Stevenson is a bad fighter. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that because because he's a good fighter. He's a damn good fighter. But he's a damn crybaby too. All right? I don't like all that crying and stuff. All right. I just don't like that. I mean, wait your turn, because your turn is coming. Trust me. Because you are one of the best at 135. One of the best. But right now, it's Loma chance to shine. It's Tank and Loma turn. It's they turn to shine. Now, I thought about it. I said, well, we know what Kenny Ellis does, right? What's up, box fan? What's good with you, baby? We know what Kenny Ellis does. He do his research. He see what Lomachenko is bringing, the angles and all that. But let's not forget, Gervonta Davis, he don't get enough credit. When we think about Gervonta Davis, what we think about? We think about the knockouts, right? We think about the one hitter quitter. Or we think about that uppercut, right? That Leo Santa Cruz. Somebody wake Leo up, right? I think he's still asleep, right? But we are talking about someone that got skills, someone that got a good ring IQ, that can know what you bring into the table. I went back because, when I called that fight, I couldn't turn it up. I couldn't watch it like, an average person. So I went back and watched it, and I'm listening. And Gervonta Davis said, well, I can see him wearing down. I can feel his punches is not, it's don't have nothing on him. Then I said, okay, well, now he's about to make his move. But he was already making his move before that. I guess they just didn't know in the corner yet till he got back there. So, I mean, when you can feel a guy slowing down, when you can feel a guy fading, that tells you something. That shows you something. This is not just an ordinary fighter. And I'm not just saying that because I like Tank. Every fighter got a special attribute. But one thing about Gervonta Davis, he got all the attributes, all rolled up in one. You see? And that's what Lomachenko had to solve. What can he do? Frank Martin, he didn't try to step around once, and he didn't try it no more. And I was like, wait a minute, why Frank ain't doing his angles and all that? Well, he couldn't do it. Gervonta Davis going to fight 3 southpaws in a row. Frank Martin, Lomachenko, and Shakur Stevenson. Now, after Shakur Stevenson, and hypothetical, let's just say he win all these fights. What they going to say then? What are they going to say then? You can't say Shakur too old. Huh? What they going to say, Bernard? Are they going to say Shakur's too old? Or are they going to say Loma too old? Which one? They're going to say Shakur, he had a hurt hand. It's going to be some excuse not to give Gervonta Davis the credit that he deserves. But you know what? When you in that certain limelight, when you are pretty much have made it, money-wise, financially wise, or just all around that guy, right? Then next thing you know, that don't matter. It doesn't matter what a few people think. It doesn't. Now, I heard this from Devin Haney. And Devin Haney was doing an interview. And this was what, yesterday? I think, was it yesterday? Well, he said this. He said, now, check this out. He said, I'll fight Gervonta Davis, but I'll fight him at 140. But anybody else, I'll fight at 135, but the price got to be right. 135? I'm going to be serious here. Young man, you're going to kill yourself. I hope not, but you're going to kill yourself. You damn near a welterweight or 154. If the money is right, you're going to fight at 135? What is wrong with you? Now, that's just plumb damn stupid. Then I was listening to him. KQ, I'm going to listen to every goddamn word he say, right? Then I hear a lot of stuttering, right? Now, I'm like, what are you doing all that stuttering and shit? Ryan Garcia put something on him. Now, I don't know if his speech or his jaw is this, I don't know. Or he just damn scared. I don't know. But I know he's stuttering a lot now. He didn't stutter before. He took all that. He can't even put a sentence together now. He can't even put a sentence together on social media. You see? And I blame him and his damn daddy. Now, see, he's 25 years old. He's a man now. I ain't gonna treat him like a kid. You're a damn dumbass. That's what you are, Devin. A dumbass. If you think you're gonna go and take off of your comeback and fight at 135, you goddamn stupid. Woo! Man, oh man. Man. Well, I get it though. I get it. I get it because, he can't go to he can't go to 130 147 because you're gonna run into Boots up there. I mean, come on. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, wow. I mean, that's crazy, ain't it? Man, that's crazy. All right, let's move on, baby. Let's move on. Oh, we're still on Shakur Stevenson, though. All right. Now, they are at a bidding war now. Okay? We are talking about Floyd Mayweather. And we are talking about Eddie Hearn. Yeah. They want Shakur Stevenson. Now, Floyd wants Shakur Stevenson on the money team just to piss off Gervonta Davis. That's all. That's all. He don't care. I mean, if he's smart, he'll stay way away from Floyd Mayweather. If he's smart. All right? Now follow me, y'all. Walk with me. Talk with me, baby. All right? Now, now Floyd want to bring him over there because he think he can make him a better fighter. Well, no, you can't. Because Shakur Stevenson, he's old enough. He's been fighting long enough. He's only fighting one way now. He ain't going to change his style unless he's going to start listening to somebody like Devin Haney did and get knocked the fuck out. Now, Eddie Hearn, he wants some of that. He wants some of that. But see, the only catch with Eddie is, first of all, I'm not going to pay you what Bob paying you. And number two, what Eddie going to do? Eddie going to feed him everybody from the UK. That's what's going to happen. Everybody from the UK, he going to be fighting. He going to be fighting for the Londale belt. All right? The Queen's belt. He going to be fighting for all that shit. So now he don't know what to do now. Now, Jay Prince and Floyd, they don't get along. So I think that ain't going to happen. Now, they used to get along when they had 50 Rich Records. They went in on that half and half, but, the money got lost. Money lost. Wink, wink. So they fell out about that. Now, Jay Prince got Shakur Stevenson. They talking to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn like, hey, champ. I make you famous. But first, I got a list of UK fighters that need some work. So he gonna be over there too busy fighting over there. So Shakur Stevenson is gonna end up, and watch what I say. Mark my words. He's gonna fight none other than I mean, he's gonna be fighting for Bob Arum. He's gonna re-sign with Bob Arum. All right. So that is all for nothing. For nothing. Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, I will go and see what out there for me too before I say yes to Bob. Cause remember, Bob, he don't pay you no back end. He gonna guarantee you a certain amount of money, and that's it. Now, if you re-sign with Bob, he might get a little bit more than he got the last contract, and that's it. That's it. You won't have a promotion company on your own. You can't be a free agent. Now, you're a free agent after this Arthur fight next Saturday. And now, can you stay a free agent? No, he can't. Let me tell you why he can't. He doesn't sell like that. He's not a knockout artist like that. He's not entertaining like that. He can't make it on his own. Yes, Kamal. See, that's all they're going to do is pay them their market value. What's their market value? Huh? Way low. Y'all already seen what Devin Haney market value is, right? So his market value, there ain't nobody gonna give you let's say $10 million per fight just for the hell of it, because you're a nice guy, you're a good fighter. Yeah, yes he is, yes he is. Ain't nobody gonna do that. You must be crazy, Shakur. I got a gold medal. So damn what? That medal don't mean shit when you go pro. It don't make a difference. So he's kind of like stuck. Now he got some choices. Either step up your game, let's see what you got next Saturday, or are we gonna see the same old Shakur Stevenson jump in, jump out, jump side to side, jump on, jump in, jump out, or are we gonna see a knockout in the first or second round? Who knows? But it's too late. He said, I'm making a statement to let everybody know I have arrived. Well, you've been here for the longest. And now you want to make a statement? Now you want to make a statement with your last fight of your top ranked contract. You want to make a statement. Ain't that a bitch? Come on. Everything boxing. What's good, baby? What's happening? Man, oh man. Man, what's up, J.R. Spack? He said, Loma at 37. Now we decide to fight him. I'm over it, guys. Of course you are. Of course you are. That's what Shakur Stevenson said too. He was just hating though. He said, now, Devin, I mean not Devin. Now, Tank, he been at the division longer than me. Loma been in the division longer than me. And this is quote unquote. And now all of a sudden, everybody talking about Tank and Loma. Tank and Loma. He could have been fought him. Maybe he could have. But Bob, you know Bob. Bob liked the in-house fights. Your ass could have been fought him. But don't worry, your time is coming. Tank got a brand new seven fight deal with Amazon Prime. So therefore, once you get through Loma, you next. You next. You next. But don't hate, appreciate. See, that's what's wrong with Floyd. Floyd hate that he's not part of this celebration. He's not part of this big deal. And also he's hating because this deal is bigger than his Showtime deal. So Floyd, he's sitting there hating. Besides saying, hey, look, Look at me. I'm responsible for this young man and what he's getting. I'm responsible for him. See, all Tank want to do is be great. That's all he want. Like he said, I don't want to make enough money until I go live on an island somewhere. Y'all can have this shit. You see? Huh? Do you feel? Did you feel me? Huh? What's up, Al Roberts? What's going on, baby? Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning to you. Or good afternoon to you. All right? Over here in Chicago, it's good afternoon. All right? Yes, sir. I love you, KQKC. I'm hating on Tank. Sorry. Hey, no, hey. Hey, it's all good, baby. Hey, Tank ain't paying me. I don't care. I don't care. Tank ain't paying me. I keep telling y'all, this is a pay-free channel. All right, Bill ain't paying me. Ain't nobody paying me like the other channels. All right? You can speak your mind over here. All right? I'm on pay-free channel, baby. All right? No. You can speak your mind over here. I'm going to speak mine. So, I mean, no. Don't get me wrong. I like Tank. I think he's a good fighter and everything. But, he ain't paying me nothing. I ain't on his payroll. No, he ain't sent me $1,000 to say something good about me. No, first of all, that ain't enough. I look a millionaire telling me I send you 500 or 1,000 to say something. Man, you got more money than that. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it. All right. What's in your pocket? Empty them pockets. That's what I do. Shit. No. See, them other channels, they suckers. They suckers. They be happy to see $100 from Bill. And stay in the Holiday Inn. No, not me. Not KQ, baby. I want to stay in the Waldorf, goddammit. That's where I want to stay at. Shit. Thomas Marlin, what's going on, baby? Yes, sir. What's going on? Everything box. He said, hey, Tank ain't fighting Shakur after Loma, and we can bet that. He not taking a fight that risky early in that deal. They're going to wait Shakur out to the end. You think he going to wait? He going to be number 7? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But he is part of that deal. I know that for a fact. Now, what order he's in, I don't know. All right. But what I heard was that he was next after Lomachenko. And that's why I said that's 2 fights, 2 good fights back to back. Hell, Frank that fight wasn't too bad. Frank was piecing up Tank for the first couple rounds or so. But of course we know the game plan. We know what Tank was doing. So everything Boston might be right. Maybe they don't want to be that risky and lose right before that deal ends. So now the point is, who at 135 will be next then after him? Marcello? I doubt it. You see? Now, one thing about Gervonta Davis, like I told y'all earlier, he at this certain level of his career, he's not just going to pick any old Tom, Dick, and Mr. Harry. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He gonna fight somebody that, like a Shakur or Loma or who else at 135 that get your attention. They jump out and grab your ass and upset you. Huh? Yes, sir. Why take a 50-50 fight in the beginning of your deal? Exactly. Okay. You're right. You're right. And your deal, LB, don't work like that. Man, look, y'all say what you want about Leonard LB. Leonard LB is smart. That's right. Zepeda. Zepeda's up there. All right. Zepeda's up there. That's right. Zepeda is up there. Make sure y'all hit that like button, baby. All right. Yes, sir. We got 92 in here. All right. Yes, sir. All right, man. Yes, sir. What's up, JR Spack? He said, you a real one, KQ. you continually rise above the BS. Of course, I ain't got time for that shit. All right. I raised my kids. I ain't got time to raise nobody else's kids. Yes, sir. But still, you know, yeah, little LB ain't dumb. You know, I always told everybody that, yeah, he got a big nose, all that other shit, right? But he is not a dummy. He learned a lot over at Floyd Mayweather. All right, rubbing shoulders with Steven Espinoza. You know, guys like that. What's up, G5 Gabe? It's up in here. What's going on, G? How you feel, man? Oh, what's going on? Opulent LD is up in here, baby. All right, what's going on with you? You know, so I mean, I forgot about Zepeda. Zepeda, he's up in there. He's a part of that 7-fight deal. You know, I mean, and one thing about it is, it's not a certain fighter. It's that he has the choice to fight whoever he wants to fight. That's the beauty of this damn deal. And the money too, of course. But this is the beauty of it. You can fight whoever you want to fight. You know. And it's not, you know, and Floyd Mayweather, it's the same deal. Same deal with Showtime at that time. It's just a little bit more this time. It's called inflation. All right? That's what it's called. So that's how I see it. Mexico versus USA is the big money on fights. Well, yeah. Now, the Pele, yeah, that is a good fight. That's a damn good fight. Now, of course, Gervonta Davis, he had to make that choice though. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you fight Frank Martin, then you fight Lomachenko, you fighting up. You fighting up now. Anything less than them two, people gonna be looking like, oh, hey, Tank, what's going on, dude? What you doing? You know? So he got to clean out that whole division to go undisputed now. See, that what pissed me off about Devin Haney. I get it, the email belt and all that other shit. Right? I get all that. But see, in my mind, undisputed means undisputed. Like Jamel Charlo. He cleaned out that whole division and became undisputed. That's what I like. I like to see that. But see, Devin didn't do that. He didn't do that. He went to Australia a couple of times, bad deal, whatever. Next thing you know, he's undisputed. What? You know, so I like when a guy go in there and clean out the whole division. Take all the belts like Earl Spence did. Or try to do. Because Terrence had nothing but one belt. That's all. But Terrence came back and beat down Earl Spence and took all the belts. And that's how he became undisputed. Which I'm good with. It's just that Earl Spence fought the better competition. But he didn't fight Terrence Crawford. The old competition was a little bit different. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, so, but anyway, we get back to that. Now, I want to touch on the heavyweight division. Oh, yes, sir. We're talking about Anthony Joshua. We are talking about Daniel Dubois or Dubois, whatever you want to call him. All right. They're going to be going at it for the IBF interim belt now. The interim belt. Now, first of all, let me say this. It's a damn shame that we waited 25 years to have an undisputed heavyweight champion. And here come Mr. Peoples with the bullshit. And now, of course, Anthony Joshua is going to fight Daniel Dubois. Now, that's a good fight. Daniel, he put up and he put up and shut up his last fight. He surprised me in his last fight. This is what I call a improvement for Daniel. I seen him fight before this Daniel. He was slow as molasses. But now, oh man, I think Anthony Joshua, he got a problem. I think he's gonna have a problem on his hands. What he took from Derrick James and left him and went with somebody else like what, Davison, I believe. And now he's facing Daniel Dubois. Now, of course, I think Daniel is tough. I think he's better suited to fight on the inside. I think AJ got the longer reach, and he's gonna be popping out that stick out there on him. And Daniel gonna have to try to find a way to use that head movement, which he did in his last fight. I was surprised by that. Daniel was moving his head. I'm like, what the hell? And see, I hope Deontay Wilder listening and watching, all right? Because that's what we call improvement. This is what we call making adjustments, all right? That's what it is, making adjustments. And that's what Daniel Dubois did. He made some adjustments to his game. He elevated his game. And now he's about to fight one of the top heavyweights out there right now. And that's Anthony Joshua. Now, okay, Jay said Anthony Joshua beat Dubois in 6 rounds. Okay. Now, up to that 6th round, I want to see how this fight go. If you think he's going to get out there in 6 rounds. I like this fight. I like this fight I really like this fight. All right? What's going on, Bobby D? What's happening with you? Appreciate you coming in, Queen. So I like this fight with Daniel. All right, what's up, Just Do Boxing? What's good with you? All right, salute to you, man. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna make that Tank fight in August. I mean, what was it? November. It's November. Yep. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. All right. You say yeah, work. Okay. Oh, let me drop this link. Okay, I'm sorry about that. All right. What time is it? Yeah, 12:16. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. You know how it goes. Sometimes, you talk, you run your mouth. Uh, you know, okay. There you go. Ooh, whop. There you go. Okay. Can you pin it up here from right here? Nope, you can't. I gotta go to the YouTube channel. Okay. All right. Anyway, there go the link. If anybody got anything to say, are you calling Bam Fight? Yes, I am. Oh, you know what? Did y'all vote on the poll? Okay, well, I'll let y'all know tomorrow the final poll. I forgot to tell y'all about that. All right, but I put it up, and yes, overwhelmingly so far, everybody want me to call Bam Rodriquez fight. All right, so it look like because Tio is fighting a guy named Crockett. I don't know who the hell he is. All right, I don't know who he is. But I'm gonna do a little research on him, see, but I think Tio is gonna win this. I think he got it under control. The takeover. He's back, but still in all, I still think that he's overhyped. Put it that way. All right. I'm not saying he's a bad fighter because he's not a bad fighter. Yes, he's athletic. Yes, he is. But I still think he's overhyped. And he still believes that he's undisputed. All right. So he's a Canadian truck driver. All right. What's going on, Miss Queek? Queek is in the building. What's going on, Queek? All right, G5 just left out of here not too long ago. All right, yes, sir. Kamal logged out. All right, man. man, that's crazy, man. Oh man, that's crazy, man. Is he, man? But is he from Canada though? Because I don't know anything about him. All I know, what Tio said, no one will fight him. Right? This is Tio word. What's up, Fire? What's going on? Now, Tio said that nobody won't fight us. All right. Oh, he's still there. What's going on, G5? What's going on? Yes, sir. I didn't know you're still here. All right. So everybody's saying that, Tio saying and his daddy's saying, and not everybody, that nobody won't fight him. Right. Now, of course, nobody wants to fight you because it's not like you're exciting. Now, yeah, you might put on a dance move here or there, but that's not exciting. We're talking about in the ring. We're not talking about shaking your ass. We're talking about knocking somebody on their ass. That's what we're talking about. I mean, really? Do I have to put shit in layman's terms around here now? Man. But anyway, all right, man, hit the super chat, hit the cash app. All right. If you haven't subscribed to KQ, make sure you do. All right. Yes, sir. Man, we had like 90 new subscribers so far this month. All right. And man, oh man, and I appreciate it. Okay. He did a lot of dancing yesterday. Did he? And that's what I'm saying. He had that media workout day, what it was, right? Now, they are not promoting him. Top rank, if the content creators weren't talking about it, or a punk drunk, all right, who has a personal relationship with them, then nobody would know he's fighting in Miami in front of 4,500 people. I mean, come on. And see, this is the problem with these fighters. They feel that they are above the law. They figure that they worth is more than what they worth. That's what it is. So that's why Shakur, he's mad because Tank is getting this Loma fight. Well, why he gonna wait till now to fight Loma? He had all the time. They've been in the division longer than I have, and now he's fighting him. He had all the time. Now he gonna wait till all this time. He only got 2 years to go. And now Tank is fighting. All I hear is Tank and Loma. Tank and Loma. Okay, Shakur, okay. All right. But see, you know how ball work. That ain't on us. That's on your ass. And now Floyd and Eddie, they want Shakur. They want to sign him. Well, you go to Floyd, you know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. You go to Floyd, he's gonna be all up in your video, no doubt about it. And you know when you go to Eddie, what's gonna happen? You'll be fighting nothing but UK fighters. That's all. UK fight. You might fight Conor Ben. Who knows? So what's gonna happen? Like I told everybody, and I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna stay with Top Rank. He's gonna stay with Top Rank. That's what's gonna happen. So it is what it is. And hey, sometimes you gotta see. A lot of people think Shakur Stevenson is a little bit boring. Okay, let's just put it that way. Okay, I'm not gonna dog the dude because he can fight. All right, like I told you, he can fight. He got great defense. He make you miss, and he sometimes make you pay. But it's not nothing to knock you out, but it's enough to get your attention. That's how he fights. But then again, all that jumping in, jumping out, and then running and on the back foot, and getting out the way of a punch. Way out the way. And then you tell Gervonta Davis, you fight De Los Santos. Wait a minute, hold up. How you gonna tell him to fight De Los Santos, not Frank Martin? But you lifted up Frank Martin. Then all of a sudden, when Tank get ready to fight him, he's a C-level fighter, y'all. He's a bum. Frank fought a good damn fight to me. And I think Frank gonna get better and better and better. Now, okay. Now, everything Boston said, let me see. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. He said Shakur ain't stand with no Top Rank. And if he do, he a damn fool. Yep. Look, I know that. But now, he'll be a free agent after next Saturday. Okay? Now, everything boxing. Do you think he can make it as a free agent? Now, I know he got Jay Prince. Okay, I get that. Is he popular enough? Did he sell enough to be a free agent? I believe he ain't leave. No, he ain't gonna leave. No, he ain't gonna leave Jay Prince. See, that's the problem. Or is that a problem? I dropped the link here. Hold on. Let me put on here on the Let me put on the YouTube channel. Um, I see that's the problem. I think Jay Prince. I think Jay Prince might be the problem in trying to get Shakur to stay over there. You know. Okay, they're gonna link right there. Let me pin it, y'all. Hold on. Oh shit! Now I hit the damn link myself. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I replaced it. Okay, there we go. I replaced something else. Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. All right, it's pinned there at the top. Anybody can hit it anytime. So but anyway, so that's the problem. Jay Prince. Jay Prince is top ranked. Basically say that. All right. That's what I say. You know. All right, we got everything boxing up in here. What's going on? What's up,
What's
King?
that? What's happening with the KQ?
Man, not much, man. Just talking. Just talking. That's all. Talking about this
Yes,
box.
sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear you ain't cooking. What was the question you asked me again?
Okay. Now, um, you said that top rank. You said that he'd be a damn fool to lead top. I mean, damn fool to stay there. But see, where will he go? Do he sell enough to be a free agent and make it on his own? Uh, uh,
I
uh, uh, um,
mean,
or
I mean,
let's don't forget about Jay Prince though.
uh,
Also,
well, this is the thing. I mean, y'all talk about him every day. Everybody on the internet talk about him every day. So I mean, he got to be a popular fighter because I ain't never seen no fighter. I mean, y'all don't talk about motherfucking Isaac Cruz or Rolly or none of these other fighters every day. So he got to be popular for everybody in the boxing world to be talking about him every day. That's number one. Number two is all of a sudden the narrative is that don't nobody watch his fights and he don't sell. When did that become when did that become the truth? That's a lie. That's a flat out lie. Y'all got to stop running with that narrative because the last time I checked, if you check the ratings on ESPN, his fights was more watched than Devin Haney's. I mean, it said all that when they went through the thing with Devin Haney when they wrote the letter to the commission for the WBC. They showed all his viewership numbers. So his viewership numbers was higher than Haney's. It was higher than Teofimo's. I
okay.
mean, he only fought on that Thursday because Bob Arum had him do that shit because he thought that was gonna bring a lot of viewership because it was a Formula
That
One week.
right, the NASCAR thing.
So
Yeah.
I mean, all of a sudden he go out there, he have one bad performance because he was injured, and now everybody want to shit on him and bring a narrative that nobody watches his fights, that he don't sell, that ain't never been true. And it ain't never been true. So y'all gotta start running with that narrative because of one fight. You can't judge a fighter's whole career on one fight. You just can't we can't do that, KQ, because that's if that's the case, a lot of these fighters will be out here fucked up. A lot of if we gonna judge, I mean, look at Tio. He done had several fights where he looked bad, and he don't even get shitted on like Shakur do. Tio didn't have fights to where I can honestly say that I think that he lost, and he was healthy.
Mm. Now, Kia, it's not just one fight. I don't know. Maybe they are judge him on that last fight though, but they consider. I mean, this been going on for a couple years or so now that he has a boring style,
When
right?
okay, what name the fights? You got to name the fights, KQ.
No, 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 no.
Name the fights where they was born like that.
No, I'm not saying like not one particular fight. I'm just saying they're saying that he has a boring style the way he fights. That's
What
all.
what's what
The way
we like
when they
what?
pitch and make them pay fighting on the back foot, no knockouts, things like that, right?
He
They
got
call
he had a stoppage before his last fight.
okay, okay,
He had a stoppage before his last fight. He had a stoppage versus Jamel Herring. He knocked down
right.
every opponent that he been in the ring with, besides De Los Santos. But what the last 4 or 5 fights. The last 5 fights, matter of fact. If you go back to the last 5 fights that he had before he fought De Los Santos, he
Uh,
had stoppages and he knocked down everybody that he was in the ring with if he didn't stop him.
now I always said he was a good fighter. That's why he's in my intro. But I think he's a good defensive fighter. He fights great at mid range. But he doesn't. He's not a hard puncher. I can tell you that. You know.
You
Uh,
know he don't. How can you not be a hard puncher if you drop everybody you've been in the ring with?
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he don't have no ain't nobody in that division got power like Tank. Everybody know that. That's a given. Like everybody knows that. That's obvious, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to have power. Like you got to have respectable power.
Right.
And he got respectable power. De Los Santos went on Mill City Boxing. Edwin De Los Santos and his coach went on Mill City Boxing and said he has respectable power. Like they wasn't trying to get hit by him like that. They said that,
Yes, that's what I said
and he
earlier.
was hurt.
That's why I said that him, Floyd, they got power enough to get the respect and get your attention. That's what I said. Just enough to get you. I mean, not knock you out, not that one punch hitter, no quitter, but they're enough to hurt you and get your attention. You know,
Yeah. That's what you need. That's what Floyd had. A
right?
lot of a lot of fighters, shit. I mean, if you really want to keep it real, that's what AB had. AB wasn't having a lot of knockouts after he stepped up his competition,
Mm,
but people still respected his power.
yes, like Marco Madonna said, he hit harder than Floyd. Yeah,
I mean, but where was the knockouts at?
yeah,
AB had you. If y'all look at his career, and I'm not comparing AB and Shakur Stevenson at all, but I'm just making an example. If we look at Adrian Broner's career, right
uh-huh.
after Antonio DeMarco, which he fought Antonio DeMarco in 2011 or 12, right? But
Uh-huh.
after Antonio DeMarco, he only had one stoppage, and that
Uh,
was against Ashley Theopan.
right, right. That was one
So,
Floyd
yeah. So
Mayweather.
my point is are you got to have respectable power. It's certain. It's you hear me? Yeah, it's certain fighters that didn't have respectable power. Like now, if we're talking about like a Paulie Malignaggi, he didn't have respectable power. So you're gonna see people try to walk through his shit. I don't really see people doing that with Shakur.
Okay.
And remember, a lot of people was talking about that. Oh, he was flat footed. All he do is stand in front. This was just the narrative about Shakur, like before his last fight, that he was flat footed and he just stand in front of you
Mm.
and make you miss by inches. I had a whole
Right.
debate on my channel with BFTB because BFTB said he has the worst footwork in all of boxing and he's flat footed.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess these narratives change with these fighters each fight. Yes, we
Okay.
got to start judging everybody by one fight.
No, you can't judge 'em by one fight. You can't just judge 'em by one fight. I think everybody's just saying that because he had one bad fight, and they just don't like Shakur Stevenson. That's all that was. They just hate. That's all that
Yeah,
was.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't like a fighter, we gonna wait for him to have a bad performance, and then we just gonna just run off of that.
Right.
So so is it so if he go in here and dominate this guy,
Mm.
Artrum, because we seen him fight. Artrum can fight. If Frank Martin is a hell of a fighter, like we all saying, I'm not saying Frank Martin is a hell of a fighter, and I'm not saying that Artrum a hell of a fighter. I think they, probably, if you ask me, I think that they both like, B minus, C plus level fighters at this point in time. That's just my
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
right? But if he go out there, but if he, because we seen him fight Frank Martin, if he go out there and dominate him and stop him, we gonna give him his credit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Oh yes. Definitely. Oh yeah. Definitely get credit. Oh yeah. Most definitely. No. 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 No doubt about it. Because Frank Martin had a hard time with him. Frank Martin actually almost lost that fight. So Yeah, oh yeah, he get credit. No doubt about it. Let me ask you this, Key. You was at the fight with Frank Martin. How was he looking after the fight? Was he bumped up or what? Or he
Nah,
just
nah. Frank was. You couldn't even really tell he had been in the fight.
oh okay. That probably be his cheekbones are then. Okay, all right.
Nah, yeah, nah. He looked normal after the fight. But that could be due to like dark skin. It don't bruise up as easy as light skin. So I mean, it could have been that. But yeah, nah. He looked like he really didn't even look like he had been in a fight like that. But I mean, we all seen what happened, man.
Right.
I told Elijah Pierce when he came on my channel, his number one sparring partner. I said, man, hey, he looked like he was scared to me. But after he felt Tank power,
Uh-huh.
I honestly felt that, after he felt Tank's power, like he started like kind of being hesitant. He was flinching every time Tank got near him and
Right.
and fainted him and like he started fighting scared. But Elijah Pierce, his training partner, said that it wasn't that he was scared. He said he got tired early. That's why he started backing himself up into the ropes.
Right. Them body shot probably was taking a toll, and he was trying to get him.
Hmm.
Now Marvin Warren, he wanted me to ask you, can you ask everything boxing why he picked Frank to win?
A lot of people ask me that. My cousin called me every day and still talk about that shit, right? My cousin called me every day because he a huge Tank fan. Actually, he just got into it with Blue Blood and BFTB. He told me I didn't see it though. He said they was over there hating on Tank. He got into it with him, but so me, we was having a conversation, KQ, and because he kept on asking who's gonna pick to win. I wouldn't say. Then I told him when I finally told him that I was gonna pick Tank to win. He got to dying laughing like, nah, you ain't serious. You talking about all this boxing. You got a nerve enough to pick Frank to win. He kept asking me why, and I couldn't come up with a good reason. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said, look, man, if you ask me who the better fighter is, I think that Tank is the better fighter all around. Tank the better fighter than him. And the reason that I came up with, I said that there's been a whole lot of upsets in boxing. And I think that, Frank ain't coming in there to lay down. A fight gonna break out. And when a fight break out, Tank ain't never had to be in no dog fight like that. So I think that, Frank just gonna catch him with some shit. So I mean, at the end of the day, I couldn't come up with but it's just I don't know. I just felt it was gonna be an upset because we had been seeing so many upsets in boxing.
Right. That's what I said. This is the year that
Wasn't no,
never know what can happen.
yeah, it wasn't no real like where I could sit there and break down to tell you, oh well, man, Frank Martin do this because when I was studying them, honestly, I'm gonna tell the truth. It wasn't nothing that I could find that Frank Martin did better than than Tank.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
It was nothing that I could find.
He had a couple good on the first 2 or 3 rounds was great, man. He did great in the first 2 or 3 rounds,
But
man.
that's because if
Tank was
me right there ringside watching the fight, right, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at like Tank's mannerisms. I'm looking at what he's saying in the corner. It's because Tank knew that whatever he was doing, he couldn't keep it up. Also, if you go back by like the second round, when Tank kind of like started pressing forward, he saw that Frank Martin wasn't gonna sit down on his punches. Frank Martin was throwing throwaway shots, pity pat shots, like,
right.
okay, let me bam bam, and then let me keep moving and get out the way, get it. His mind was he started fighting not to get hit, and Tank seen that early on. Like, yeah, he was throwing punches, and he was hitting uh he was hitting Tank with like counters, and he was hitting him with his jab, but he wasn't sitting down behind his shots.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
so what he was doing, he was going into the corner and he was throwing wild overhand shit trying to catch Tank, but you're not finna catch a fighter on Tank's level with no shit like that because they too smart for that. because you're doing the
Right.
same thing over and over, and they know what you're doing. Plus, if you watch Frank Martin, he kept circling. He kept circling the same exact way the whole fight. He wasn't
Right.
switching it up,
Right.
and Tank was just,
He caught.
after a while,
Yeah.
Tank, he caught on to that. He caught on to that early. So he knew it was only a matter of time before I catch him. That's why he was fainting him and he was making him flinch. If you look at how Frank Martin was flinching every time
Yeah.
that Tank,
He bit off them things, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
but he was, that was it wasn't a like flinch. Let me, that was kind of more of a, I don't, man, and then I like Frank. You know what I'm saying, man? I met his pops, chopped it up with his pop. I worked out with his well, nah, I didn't work out with him, but we was working out at the same time, like right next to each other. Me and his brother, and I chopped it up with his brother. Man, cool ass cat. But at the same time, like I said, the flinch was they kind of looked like when you like don't hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Right.
the way he was flinching and putting his hand up, putting his guard up, like it was kind of more like I'm nervous. It was a nervous. He just looked nervous to me, man. And I was saying that while the fight was going on. I think by the third round, I said, yeah, Frank gonna get knocked out. And he was still having success by the third round, but I could just see how everything was going. I told Gina, I said, yeah, Frank gonna get knocked out. She looked at me, she was like, yeah, I think so too. And like I said, this is the third round. The fight still, Frank is still having success, but we can just tell.
Yeah. Yeah, because he still had some because Tank still say he had a little power left, still had a little power on him, so he just kept wearing him down. That's all. And no body shots Tank was throwing. And man, you see that overhand right? He just did miss Frank with that one. I think he caught him on the nose with it. But he hit him in the body and he came over the top with that right. And man, that was fast. I mean, it was real fast. He almost caught him with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but he just moved on back. Man. Yeah, that was
He
man.
he he knew, like, man, like, but and another thing, like, Shakur never, because I heard you say like Shakur was pumping up Frank Martin when he was gonna fight him, and then he was saying he was basically a lower class fighter when Tank was gonna fight him. That ain't really true, because Shakur told everybody when he was gonna fight Frank Martin. Remember, he said Frank Martin ain't on my level. He said and I'm gonna dominate him. He's not on my level. And then when he found out that Tank was gonna fight Frank Martin, I think it was more so him telling everybody what level Tank was on. He wasn't shitting on Frank Martin like that. He was just like, no disrespect to Frank, but he's not on Tank Davis's level.
Right.
And he gonna find out that Tank is on a way higher level than he is.
Right.
I don't know why people got mad at that. Like, what's the problem? He was actually giving Tank props. Like, Tank is on that A+ level and Frank Martin ain't. And we gonna see in the ring. And we saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then let me ask you this though. Do you think the muscle tired on Frank out a little more, or the body shots was doing it?
So I think I just think it was you gotta, when you're in a fight of that magnitude, you ain't never been in a fight of that magnitude. I think it was a little bit everything. First, I think it was because he was intimidated by Gervonta Davis before the fight even started. Because now, if you look back at the press conference and you look back at everything, right? And I said this shit when I did a live stream, right? It was letting Tank because I was giving Frank Martin the benefit of the doubt at first, because I'm like, okay, well, maybe he just letting Tank, waste all his energy and poke his finger out and all that shit, because he like, okay, we got to get in the ring. I'm not gonna let him, knock me off my pivot. I'm not gonna let him get me out of my, shell and get the shout with him. But nah, that wasn't what it was. He was afraid of Tank, because if we really be real and ask ourselves, Tank was putting his finger all in that man's forehead. You know what I'm saying? He was doing all that shit, right?
Right.
Now, if everybody on this panel, if we just keep it real, ask ourselves, if that was Frank Martin against motherfucking if that was Frank Martin against Devin Haney, if that was Frank Martin against let's just name a fucking let's just say if that was Frank Martin against Leo Santa Cruz, you think he gonna let Leo Santa Cruz poke him all his joint, put his finger all in his shit like that?
No.
You think he gonna let Devin Haney put his finger all in his shit like that? Nah. He let Tank do that shit because Tank was intimidating. He was a little scared of Tank. You know what I'm saying? You hear all them stories about the power and how great of a fighter he is, how explosive he is. Then you see in the knockouts, man, these fighters, they let that shit bother him. And Tank, he's somebody that know how to play mental warfare. He know how to get in your head. So the first time you let him do some shit like that and you get away with it, he like, oh, okay. You didn't let me took an inch. Now I'm gonna run 10 miles on your ass. You see what I'm saying? So he should have stopped that shit right in the beginning. He should have knocked his fucking finger down. But don't put your fucking finger in my face, nigga. That's what he should have did, but he didn't. He kept letting it go on, right? And we seen that play out in the ring because as soon as Tank started pressing him, we seen in the flinches and like just how he was fighting. And Tank smelt that. Oh, this nigga scared of me. And why he was laughing. I'm looking at him in the corner. He was laughing. He was laughing. And I'm like, man, this nigga laughing at Frank. Like he already know he's afraid of him. And I'm not. It's a different type of afraid. It's more like a nervous. So with that being said, right, he got tired because of that. You got that nervous energy. Your heart beating fast. Then he's doing all type of movement. He was moving excessively, and he not used to moving like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not used to moving excessively like that. So that got him tired also. And then another thing, it could be like, the weight cut too. And I don't want to make that an excuse because Tank is just a better fighter than him. But I'm saying that I'm saying all of that plays in because we seen how Frank Martin looked in that weight cut. He looked bad. Like real bad, KQ. Like, man, you see that man, you can see that man motherfucking brain beating in his head. That's how bad he looked. Right? Yeah. So and remember, he was making that excuse saying that he looked bad against Artrum. Like he had a hard time against Artrum because he had a real bad weight cut, right? Remember, this is what Frank Martin said. So what I did is I went back and I looked at the weight cut that he had with Artrum. Right. And I looked at the weigh-in, and in the weigh-in, he looked normal. Like his face wasn't sunk in, like his skin was clear, like he looked normal. He did an interview after he weighed in. He was talking normal. He was energetic. So I said, if he's telling us he had a bad weight cut with this dude Artrum, what the hell was that against Tank? Because he couldn't talk. His motherfucking skin was ashy. That mother, like he looked like his face was sunk in. You could see all his bones. Like he looked bad. So that means he even had a worse weight cut against Tank. But I think that's a lot to do with him having to do like media stuff, having to do different things that he's not accustomed to because of a fight of this magnitude. So it probably threw him off of his pivot trying to make weight. Like, he probably got,
That's what I
you got to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But anyway.
What's up, Kamal?
Hey, what's up, OG? I just got to disagree wholeheartedly with this last panelist. Respect to him, full respect, no disrespect intended, but he's got a lot of revisionist history. Number one, in the fight, there were several points where Frank caught Tank with some shots that were really hard that I even felt it. You could see Tank's face pop back. The narrative that Frank was scared of Tank has been way overplayed, and I don't think it's true. I actually had Frank up at the time of the stoppage. I did. Frank was very busy in there. He did a lot of movement, but Frank's biggest mistake in that fight was not listening to what Derek told him about staying in the corner, staying off the ropes. He actually gave Gervonta Tank Davis a lot to think about with some of his shots. So the fact that we're going to say that this guy said that he was getting pity-patted, he was pity-patting Tank, is just flat out false, because we saw Tank's head snap back from multiple power punches, number one. Number two, no fighter goes into a fight and says, this person is at the same level as I am. So it's actually false what the other caller said, because Shakur did pump up Frank Martin. He was saying, I'm glad to be fighting this guy. He's been avoided. But he did say, I'm a higher level. Every fighter goes in the ring saying they're a higher level than their opponent. Then once Frank saw that the money was funny, it was one of those top rank poison pill contracts that they like to do, where when they deal with another promotional company, they'll have funny money going on or funny conditions. Frank said, no, this is not what I agreed to. And as soon as he pulled out of that, that's when Shakur dissed him and really went over the top. Because let's remember the WBC rankings, Frank Martin wasn't even the first in line to face Shakur Stevenson. I think Zepeda was, then Lomachenko, Kambosos, all these guys passed on the fight. But the one he really talked badly about, and this is when a lot of people really got rubbed the wrong way, including me, about Shakur Stevenson, was Frank Martin. He started calling him the B word, calling him the ducking and all this other stuff. He spoke against him with such venom and anger and profanity that he didn't use against Lomachenko when he was begging Lomachenko for the fight. Remember on Twitter, he was saying, Lomachenko, if you be so obliged to fight me, this and that. And then when Lomachenko passed on the opportunity to fight Kambosos, he went off and ham on Frank Martin and then lied about it, because we know Top Rank's poison pill contracts. We know that they lowballed. We know that they lowballed Frank Martin. We knew that the money was funny. So Frank said, I'm going to go to ESPN, where I've seen so many people get robbed against the ESPN Top Rank house fighter. I saw Sandor Martin knock Teofimo Lopez down twice.
Bro, we talking about tanking. We talking about tanking Frank's fight.
See, he's cutting me off.
We talking about tanking Frank. You come up here talking about some shit that we ain't even talking about.
Because he's revising history.
I personally, you came up here to talk at me, or did you come to talk about what we were talking about?
That it was only one fight that Shakur Stevenson performed badly in. I love boxing. I love Erislandy Lara. I love the Cuban school. I fell asleep in the Nakathelia fight. Against Jeremiah Nakathelia, I fell asleep. And I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. I fell asleep. Before that fight, Shakur said, ain't no cop gonna beat me. And he was talking fresh. And he put on his track boots and started running from Nakathelia. And at the end of the fight, he said, he hit me with something hard and I didn't like it, so I just ran away. So the fact is that people have gotten on Shakur Stevenson's case when he's went from being a Tank fanboy, going to Tank's fights, taking selfies with Tank, to talking badly about Tank when Tank's resume destroys his resume. They went off on Shakur when he dissed Tank for fighting Frank, and he's fighting Frank's leftovers. Let's be honest about things here. Let's not try to revise history. And I guarantee you more people on YouTube were picking Frank to upset Tank because they were really excited about this fight than they were picking Ryan to beat Devin. So let's not act like Frank is some C fighter. That's BS. If you look at his last 3 or 4 fights, he destroyed Jackson Marinez, who many people thought beat Rolly Romero. He beat a doped up little Ali, Michelle Rivera. So when people want to tell me about PEDs, you can beat people on PEDs. And Frank went through the ringer. So this guy is having a bunch of revisionist history. That's my time. I'll land the plane.
Right. Yeah, like you came up here acting like you got something to get off your chest, dog. For real. Me and KQ wasn't even talking about none of that bullshit you talking. We was talking about, he asked me what I seen when I was at the fight with Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis. Don't get up here talking all that other bullshit. I don't even know who you is, dude. You talking like you got an issue or something. Yeah, dude, but he talking like he got an issue or something. Getting up here screaming to the top of his lungs and shit about all type of shit that don't even matter. We wasn't even talking about none of that stuff.
So you have a comprehension problem, because I addressed everything that you said when you moved the goalpost. You moved the goalpost. You were saying that Frank is a C-class fighter. You were saying that he was scared of Tank.
Hold on, dude.
Everything you said, I
dude. Hold on, dude. First of all, this is KQ. This is KQ panel. I'm not getting up here to have a pissing contest with you. If you got a problem with me, I'm going live later, and then you can come over there and address it then. But I'm not finna do that with you on KQ panel. Okay. Now let get fine.
You
Yeah.
got something to add, G5? G5.
I mean, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I mean, we was on talking about the Tank and Shakur. I mean, it went a whole other way. Um, I'm gonna go to piggyback off what you asked Keith. What did he see in the fight? With Tank and Frank Martin. Um, what I seen was that Frank Martin he really couldn't handle when Tank applied the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like he got some good shots in. Like he did some good stuff well early, but he had this situation like kind of like Caleb Plant had against Benavidez, where he was moving too much. You move so much where you kind of gas yourself out faster than you should have. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of had me concerned because I'm like, it's okay to move, but you're doing a little bit too much moving. Then you'll hop in, stick and move, but you kept getting on the ropes and kept getting in the corner. I feel like once he did feel Tank power, he like, man, I can't let him catch me with that flush because Tank he kept trying to get that little combo that he had ended up stopping with him later in the fight early. He just kept missing. Then that overhand that you were talking about, yeah, he couldn't get him flush, but it grazed him. It barely missed him.
Right.
But once Tank applied the pressure, Tank started to dominate the fight, and Frank really couldn't answer. And then after a certain part, he lost the steam on his punches. Then you heard Tank tell him in the corner, like, "Hey, he lost his steam off his punches." He's like, "I mashed the gas." So the pressure to experience it, I mean, I just felt like it was a good fight, but Tank experience and his skill was going to be the defining factor in that fight period. I mean, and Frank did kind of, start moving around extra and excessive because he started getting hurt. Body started hurting. And anytime you have a lot of muscle, your condition has to be times two. If anybody don't know that, muscle mass, you use more oxygen to keep it going at a repetitive and excessive rate. You got to be in crazy shape to be muscle bound, cut up like that, and still be going for round after round. You don't believe me? Go do your research yourself.
Mm.
The more muscle, the more you better be in shape. And what Tank was doing was gonna be too much for him anyway. I mean, good fight, but I mean, it's levels to boxing.
Oh,
Point blank period.
especially when you pressing a fighter, like Tank was. I mean, he didn't nonstop pressing him, and sometimes you might throw something that you might not want to throw. So. But what's up, A1? What's going on?
What's good with it, y'all? What's good with the ETBG5, KQKC?
What's
Finally got a
going
What's
moment
good?
to
Hold
hop on the
on.
panel with y'all, man. No, I'm just hearing the cook. I was just gonna ask. Well, I ain't gonna ask that because it'll kind of sway back to a different conversation. But I say people that look like us understand what somebody being punked is versus what somebody not being punked and what somebody's scared when they're not being scared. Like when you grow up and you done been in certain situations, you can tell in there like G5 and the same thing that ETB was echoing on or saying is that you could tell that Frank was like he was concerned about everything he had heard. He was concerned about the type of talent that Tank is and what Tank was bringing to the table instead of focusing on his own game plan and focusing on himself and making Tank feel him. And you could see that, so they had a game plan. It was working until it stopped working, which was he said I was trying to see something off the ropes. Only thing he saw was a left uppercut and a left straight, and that was it. And what he should have been doing is just sticking to the game plan, like having that mental fortitude to not, bend to the wheel of the pressure that Tank was putting on him. Because Tank was putting on some real pressure, which was high guard walking down, forcing him to burn out and burn his energy. And we
Right.
saw that happen. And I'm just like, I was watching the fight and I was like, yeah, you can see something is building and something is coming. Like I could see that as clear as day. And I was just like, man, it was very interesting to see how that was going to play out. And I was just like, man, I was hoping Frank was going to force Tank to show a different element and more to his game, but instead Tank just showed like, nah, bro, I'm gonna just beat him mentally right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Again, with the starting to the press conferences, finger pointing in the forehead, the flinching, the everything, bro. It was a lot to it, man.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Like everything Bob was saying. He punked him at the press conference, and so on and so on, and all the way to the fight. And he made him bite off a couple of feints, and Frank just moving from corner to corner, corner to corner. Derrick James didn't like that either. You can see in the corner he was mimicking. I couldn't hear him, but he was mimicking like, you moving this and that. But like you said, he was chilling on the ropes.
That's what Derrick was saying. That's what my point was in this fight when I was cut off by this other panelist when you called on me.
Everything about
Frank's biggest
Bro,
mistake.
you gonna keep on talking. You gonna stop talking at me, dude. For real. I don't even know who you is.
KQKC invited me on the show. Yeah. See, you want to talk over me because you don't have a point. So Frank's biggest mistake was lying on the ropes when Derrick told him, because I was watching the fight listening to him. Derrick said to stay off the ropes. And Frank continuously found himself in a corner, continuously stayed in the ropes, and that's when he got knocked out. He did not listen to Derrick James. Derrick James was giving him good advice. But in the end, Tank, as I said from you, since we've known each other, KQKC, have I not said that Tank is a generational fighter? Question, yes or no? Have I not told you that?
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm. Have I said that he's the best of this era and the face of boxing? Have I not said all that?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what I said came to pass. Frank is a good fighter. He's fought a bunch of undefeated fighters back to back. His last 3 or 4 fights. People remember he went in there with Little Ali, Michelle Rivera. That was a 50-50 fight that everybody was excited about. He dominated Little Ali. And then after the fight, we found out that Little Ali, Michelle Rivera was doped up. So he was at a disadvantage and still dominated the guy. So I'm not going to have people move the goalpost, shift the narrative, and now trash Frank Martin and say this kind of stuff, because this is just not true. In the build-up to this fight, there were so many people picking Frank Martin, and I'm not going to be naive to say that it was all out of good faith. A lot of these people were Devin Haney fans that were real bitter and hate Tank Davis, but a lot of these people were saying that Frank was going to win. And then now, after Frank loses, they're trying to say, oh, he's a bum, he's C-class fighter, this and that. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to have 2 narratives.
Okay. Hey, Key, you got anything else, Key?
No, I ain't got nothing else to do, man. I ain't finna I ain't finna get on dude on your pen. I ain't finna do that. Man, this your show, bro. I ain't finna do all that, man. We was up here. We was up here having a civil conversation. This dude get up here screaming and shit like a woman. And oh man, I ain't doing all that, man. This your show. Like I said, if he really wants some smoke, if he want to have a real good debate, we could debate. But this ain't the time for it. So I'm not finna. I'm not gonna do that on your show. You got a respectable show. We ain't gonna do all that, dude.
All right. Okay.
he seemed like he was like extra overly mad about some shit. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah, that's how he talk. King. That's all. He been on knockout too. Yeah, that's how he talks. But but hey, I appreciate everybody coming up though. All right, I appreciate everybody a viewpoint, and definitely the reason why I was trying to get your insight, Key, because you was at the fight and you was up close to the ring, and that's why I was asking. I didn't mean like I'm interviewing you or nothing, but
oh no. We was having, like I said, everything was running smoothly till he hopped up here. Like, I mean, I agree exactly. Me and G5 and me and A1, we pretty much all seen the same thing. Like, Frank was scared. That's not disrespecting Frank. Like I said, when I was talking about the situation, you asked me what did I see. You didn't ask Kamal what he saw. You asked me what I saw. So I told you what I saw. And I broke it down from my standpoint, from being there, from being able to see what they was talking about in the corner and everything. Like, I seen that shit. So, yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that, Frank was intimidated by Gervonta Davis. He was intimidated. I also saw, and, after like the second round, he wasn't putting all his umph behind his punches. He was throwing get off me shots, like because Tank started pressing him. And when Tank started pressing Frank didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
His IQ wasn't on that level.
Exactly.
Hey, KQ, can I ask Key a question real quick? Hey, Key, how much was Derrick James yelling and Frank face when he kept sitting on the ropes trying to rope a dope or trying to look for something?
Man, he was mad. He kept telling him he was telling him from the jump, don't get on the ropes. Stay off the ropes. Like I said, I had Frank Mars training, his lead training partner. I did an interview with him last week, and he says their game plan was to box, throw a lot of punches, circle Frank Mars. He said, but the one thing that they worked on in training camp and they kept pressing Frank Martin not to do was they told him, don't get on the ropes, don't get trapped in the ropes. And he did exactly what they worked on not doing.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, KQ, I'm going to get off, but I want to thank you for the time as always. I appreciate you calling on me. I appreciate you calling on me and allowing me to share my thoughts. In any Tank versus Shakur fight, Tank is the A side, is not going to let Shakur have a huge ring to move around with. He's going to take the privileges that Errol Spence left off. And Tank is a generational fighter. And I told you at the very beginning, between Devin, Frank, and Shakur, I thought Frank would put up the biggest test, and Tank passed it with flying colors. And because he's a generational fighter. Again, thank you for inviting me on the panel to share my opinion. Okay. And I know that the other panelists got triggered because I disproved all his facts. With that, I'm out. Thank you.
All right, peace. All right,
that sounds like some Trump type takes, right? My bad, Kate. Never mind.
Hey, dude, weird, man. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, that's Kamal on, man. But yeah, good brother. Yeah. So,
that's now, a brother.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm about to say.
I'm gonna say no.
That's not no brother.
I saw all type of flag that told me that's not. Yeah, nah. That's why I
he be on Knockout Channel also. So, but he's always here. He's a member of the channel. So, but yeah. So now Lomachenko, that fight is November, and then you think that's a bigger fight than Shakur and Tank, or vice versa? You think?
So like I said, boxing fans is one day we gonna say this and then the next day we gonna say the complete opposite. So Shakur has to go out there and he got to put on a tremendous performance, right? Okay. He fight what next weekend?
Yeah, next Saturday. I want to see that. Yeah,
he fight next weekend. He got to put on a tremendous performance, right? If he go out there and get a stoppage or get knockdowns and just dominate, well, people gonna be talking different then, right? And people gonna want to see that fight. What is a bigger fight? I think Shakur and Tank a bigger fight.
Okay.
I think that Shakur's and Tank. Coach Kenny Ellis said the same thing. Kenny said the same thing. He said, man, every boxing fan, everybody gonna want to watch that fight.
Yeah.
Who ain't gonna want to go to a Shakur and Tank fighting? Right? I don't care what people lie and try to pretend. Everybody gonna want to see that fight. Everybody gonna want to pay to see that fight.
Yeah.
Now with Tank and Loma, that's a good fight too. But man, people ain't talking about Loma on a daily basis like they talking about Shakur, Tank, Ryan Garcia, even Devin Haney. Them the people that people are always talking about every day. People ain't talking about Loma like that.
Right.
People wouldn't even be talking about Lomachenko right now if we didn't know he was fighting Tank next.
Right. See, Loma ain't on internet. He not on social media. I mean, he might be, but he don't text a lot. He don't be on social media like that. Shakur does. Tank does. Devin does. So they make themselves relevant and they selling themselves. And that's why Shakur, he's talked about more. And plus, he's an Olympian. He's a silver medalist. And yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Great fight.
Man, yeah. And I see people saying, well, we just talking about it in America. Well, show me just on Yeah, he big, but how much money do they get paid? Right? Do they ever talk about, oh well, this many people viewed the fight in Ukraine? We talking about America because we don't know, man. They got a whole war going on over there in Ukraine.
Right.
When we ever talked about? When have we ever talked about, man, the viewership numbers over there in Ukraine? We don't know what the viewership numbers is over there, so we can only go off America. So when we talking about Shakur versus Tank or Shakur versus Loma, Shakur versus Tank is a bigger fight.
Right.
It's a bigger fight. It's a bigger and it's a better fight. How can you say it's not a bigger fight? I don't understand. I mean, just us on the panel. On the panel, like, because we all real boxing heads. We all know boxing. On the panel right now, who would y'all rather see, Shakur versus Tank or Shakur versus Loma? Like, if you got to come out of your out of your pocket and pay to see a fight.
Well, I would say Shakur because they both number one as far as boxing. They both got special accolades. Shakur, great defense, make you miss, make you pay. Tank, he can box, great footwork, all that. So it's a great fight.
Who would you like to see? The rest of y'all, who would y'all rather come out of your pocket and pay to see the fight?
Honest answer.
Yeah.
And this probably be for the unbiased group. I like both just because I feel like it'll be a tactical match between Shakur and Tank. But I feel like with Loma comes to fight, and I feel like he gonna be there for either to get up out of there or he gonna give Tank a hell of a fight. I think Shakur will stick to his game plan, whatever that may be. So if I was to honestly pick one, I'd probably have to pick Loma.
Okay. See, Loma, when he
G5, who would you rather see? Oh, my bad, KQ.
No, go ahead, G5.
I'm cool with either. I mean, if you look at both people, they might still have Loma rank viewed in a certain light. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm going with it. I feel like he got a little bit more prestige on him, I guess you can say. But if I say right now, skill for skill, I say the better fight would be Shakur. Now, our question is, would if they him and Tank and Loma, people might still want to see that because there's a lot of people that do still back Loma and they still view him because some people feel like, hey, he beat Devin. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at it as I think the media hype will be more behind Loma than Shakur in a sense. But if we talking about just the better fight, I go with I think Shakur and Tank is, but I do agree with what A1 was saying. Loma gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come to fight, and that can make for a damn good fight.
You know what? It might surprise y'all, but I said this before. I don't think Loma gonna fight Tank like that. I think Tank gonna have him. I don't think Loma gonna come to fight Tank like that. I just don't. I think once he feels Tank power, he gonna have his hands in his pockets. I don't think he gonna let his hands go versus Tank like that. I think he gonna do more so what we seen him do against Tio. Tank too much for him, man. He too fast for him at this point. He too powerful for him. And then Loma, man, 135 ain't never been his best division. At 130, at 126, he was a motherfucker. But 135, I just think that Tank is gonna shut that shit down with his power, and Loma is gonna be more cautious.
Right.
I think he's gonna be a lot more cautious. I don't think he's gonna come out there throwing, letting his hands go and throwing all type of punches like that against Tank. I might be wrong, but like I don't see it. But when I was talking about popular fight, I'm thinking from like in our community, the urban community, like if you go when I go to these fights, if it's a Tank fight or Shakur or something like that, it be us in the crowd. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So from a gate standpoint, I think that Shakur and Tank is gonna be a much bigger fight. Because when I go, like I said, I don't see white people in the crowd, and like it be urban people in the crowd. And man, that arena gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed with us watching, wanting to see them two fight. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that bring in the Ukrainian following that he got, because like we all know there's a handful of like diehard Loma fan. Well, Black Truth is the only one that I know on YouTube that's like a diehard like Loma fan that's black. But I'm just saying is that he'll bring out a whole different his different following, because they gonna obviously be supporting and want him to beat, which is arguably one of if not the face of boxing, which is Tank. And y'all excuse me, I'm out on the farm out here with these damn animals, so y'all gonna hear some chickens and stuff in the background. But yeah, you go. I honestly, bro, I think that Loma fight gonna go crazy for numbers. I think for the Shakur fight, that's like diehard's dream, is to see how one of the masterclass boxers deal with a person that can kind of do everything, the jack of all trades. So I
Right.
think I would be happy seeing both fights, to be honest with you, like back to back or however it line up and play out. But if I had to pick and pay for one, I think I'd choose the Loma one, just because again, Loma he needs to be coming to fight, bro. Like he win, lose or draw, and he already got some L's, so it ain't gonna be nothing new for him if he do lose, but he gonna come to win.
Nah, Loma don't want to lose, bro. We seen Loma. It is gonna be Loma do not want to take no L. We didn't see Loma cry after every time he took a loss. Make a
Oh,
million excuses after every loss he took. He don't want to take no L.
okay, let me say I forgot about the super chat. Kamal spoke facts. He debunked the false claims. All right. We got Million in here again in the super chat. He said race always sells. Loma and Tank is bigger. Definitely bigger. Okay. Okay. All right. I think they both.
Kamal and debunk shit. He got away with it because I let him get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming up, man. For real. All right. And I appreciate you everything, Boxer and
Yeah,
G5.
for sure.
Come on, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. And I
Yes,
appreciate it.
sir, OG.
Everybody showing love. And thank y'all for coming up. What time you going live
Yes,
today?
sir.
Everything, Boxer.
I'm gonna have Brian Norman on there today.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm going live. Yeah, yeah. So it'll be at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. West Coast time. Um, so that's 4 p.m. Central and 5 p.m. on the East Coast. So
Okay.
two West Coast, 4 p.m. on Central time and 5 p.m. on the East Coast. Man, Brian Norman on there. Yeah,
Okay. Cool. All right.
yes,
What about
sir.
you,
Appreciate
G5? You going live?
appreciate you.
Okay, I appreciate you, everything, Boxer. What about you, G5? You going live?
Yeah, I might squeeze one in here today sometime in the next hour or so. To give people the time to get do their thing. Hey,
Okay.
when you going live?
Say that again, brother.
I said when you going live?
Oh, you already know, man. Friday, 2 p.m.
Tomorrow.
Pacific, 4 p.m. What is that? Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Y'all know basketball talk all day, but I love boxing too. I talk about it, and everybody, if you didn't know, now you know. I'll be joking all the time, even with Kamal. Kamal could be white, brown, black, ET's cousin, an alien. I wouldn't give a damn. That dude, I didn't heard Kamal put up some good ass cooks before, so for me, it don't really bother me anything, nothing like that. But shout out to
Hmm.
him. Because I didn't heard him cook and drop nothing but facts and shit on some stuff. So, but
Yeah.
again, everybody
Yeah.
know A1, always joking and joking around, man. So, no, I appreciate you letting me on KQ. Anybody want
Appreciate
to
it.
get this basketball talk, man, pull up and get to it.
All right. All right. I appreciate it. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate both of y'all. Thank y'all for coming up, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks a lot. All right. And we got a super chat. Man, did I cut them off? Damn, I did. Sure did. Okay. Let me get this super chat. We got my man GM. It's up in here. And the super chat. All right. He said Tank versus Loma is a way bigger fight. You can get $40 floor seats at Shakur's at your Shakur fight. Okay. Man. So All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna be at that Tank fight for real this time. For real. All right, man. I appreciate everybody that showed love today in the super chat, and I appreciate Kamal with the 20 for carrying the channel today with the highest super chat. I appreciate you, Kamal. Andre Noble, I appreciate you. Kamal once again. I appreciate you, 24/7 King mentality. I appreciate you also, Milan. All right. Once again, I appreciate GM is in here. And 2014 Kim mentality. Yeah, him. Okay. I appreciate everybody that came in. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do. All right. Yes. Oh, we got KQKC and that chat. Man, come on, everything Boston and G5, man. That was a great panel. You know, man, that was a great panel for real. Yes, sir. Lomo first. Lomo is signed with ESPN first. Okay, bigger fight and give Shakur more weight on his brand after he cooks his next opponent. Okay, yeah, Shakur. I can't wait to see that fight next week. On KQKC. I think Shakur is gonna, man, you know, get his respect next week. Watch and see. He gonna let everybody know that hey, Tank ain't the only one. So I can't wait to see that fight next week. And this week we got Bam Rodriquez. All right, I haven't looked at the poll. I'll let y'all know tomorrow. Who pretty much won the poll? Basically, we got Teofimo Lopez versus Blackett, and then also we got Bam Rodriquez versus Estrada. That gonna be a good fight too. Bam Rodriquez, man, he bringing the smoke, right? All right. So with that, man, that's all I have right now. All right, for y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, KQKC in the super chat. I appreciate everybody. Barbara D, everybody, heart to heart. Yes, sir. A1 Hoops on. Everything boxing. I appreciate you. Kamal, always appreciate you. Always stepping up first when I open the panel up, and I appreciate that. I don't have a channel yet. Okay, heart to heart. I'm on here. 74 Knockout, Manager Marty, and Ego. Oh yes, You always welcome here, man. All right, everybody's welcome at KQKC. All right, everybody's welcome. No matter if you love this fighter or loathe this fighter. All right, everybody's here, and that's what we're here for. A conversation of the sport of boxing. All right, and that's it. That's all we're here for, and like I say, it's for mature adults that love the sport of boxing. So with that, that's all I have for you all today. All right, thank you all, and I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time. All right, and like I say, good show, great show. Always a great show with Kamaz and everything box. They always bring the fire. I like that. Right? Subscribe to my home. Okay. All right. So with that, that's all I have. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And KQ, I'm definitely living it up.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers. And just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.